Hello, Internet. I am Matt Haas. Welcome to Tuesday Monday. This is the Tuesday after the Monday Labor Day holiday where everyone's confused as to what day of the week it is. But Britt is here. Good morning, Matt and friends, she says. Desert Bum Woodworking. Good Tuesday morning, Matt and friends. See, I'm glad he's clarifying what day it is because people need to know. Jaden, hello. I'm going to talk about a bunch of things. Sorry. I have my notes a little discombobulated here. Yeah, I'm getting stuff done and I have a wee little bit of a rant for you, so it's going to be a little bit of a different show right here. Oh, good morning, Haas.
Good morning, Haas. The show you can't miss. Rocking and rolling. With that Haas leading the way. Get ready to groove.
It's pure bliss.
Live from Philadelphia. Waking you up. It's Good Morning Haas.
All right. I have a major to-do item complete. It's off my list. I got the check mark, and now it is smooth sailing for the rest of the items that I'm doing. It was a website. I built a website, keeping it private what it is, but the website is done. There will be a few tweaks to it as things change and, different calendar events happen for the next couple weeks, but it's all good. Major accomplishment. Now I'm moving on. My sights are clear on the horizon, and I'm marching forward, and I'm really digging that. So I've got that going on. Did you realize we forgot to do the intro music yesterday? Yeah, well, those holiday shows, they're a little bit different because things are out of the ordinary. It's a different routine. Hey, I got my Lab Tech Show Talking Tech mug. I do like my coffee. I'm all about the Americanos now. Love it. There's my Canadian friend, Mr. Wit Prophet. Says good morning, everyone. Good morning to you.
Trending in sports.
So now, I'm going to talk a little bit about something that I want to see changed in the world. See, I want to put positive vibes out there. If something's not going the way you want, this is the way I wish the world would be. Now, I can't control the world. I can't control you. You do you. But this is something that I want to see. I see a lot of people talking about all the new stuff that's coming. Could be AI, because that doesn't matter what it is. And there's always pros and cons against the new thing that's coming out, the new hotness, the new thing society is grabbing a hold of and moving forward with. And I love the pros and cons debate. I love it. Hey, there's Tall Boy. Hey. What a pleasant surprise to see you rocking the merch. Hell yeah, but I love my Lab Tech Show mug. Espresso tastes better in a Lab Tech Show mug. It is scientifically proven. All right, so here's my rant. So when we're talking about new things that are taking hold in society and new products, new services, new way of doing things, total paradigm shift type of thing, which, by the way, I love the term paradigm shift. Do you know what a paradigm shift is? Let me give you an example of a paradigm shift. Swiss watchmaking. People in Switzerland were the best craftsmen for making those little gears in the little watches, and they had analog watches, and you wound them up, and it had like the Swiss movement. That's what they call the watch mechanism. They call it a movement. I don't know why. Well, obviously, I don't know why. But anyway, the GDP of Switzerland was majority timepieces, watches mostly. And here comes along the quartz movement for digital watches. Quartz is a little crystal that you send electricity through from a little battery, and the crystal resonates. And they have a little machine that looks at the resonation. Bottom line, they count the number of jiggles, and it makes seconds and minutes, and it's very accurate. It's an accurate way of keeping time. Switzerland looked down their noses, said, we don't want any part of that. Within 10 years, Switzerland almost collapsed as a country because they would not get on board with the new hotness, with the quartz movement from digital watches that everyone wanted. Overnight, people stopped buying Swiss-made timepieces, the best in the world, and they went to the quartz movement watches. That was a paradigm shift. And if you're not part of the paradigm shift, you could end up on a path that Switzerland almost ended up on, which was the complete desolation of their economy. It almost collapsed. An entire country almost collapsed because they wouldn't get on board with the paradigm shift. Hello, says CS Live DK. He switches to camera 2 and says, you do you. You do you, man. Come on. All right. So here's my rant. When we're talking about these new technologies that are on the way, could be AI, could be anything else. I love the back and forth. I love the pros and cons. What I don't like is what I'm going to rant about. Now, here's the thing. I am the last person that wants to see anyone lose their job. Losing their job is a major thing. I don't wish it on anyone. Literally no one. I don't want people losing their jobs. However, if your argument is, well, people are going to lose their jobs, that's not a that isn't worthy of waiting for the other side to respond. If you say, here's a pro, and then you say, here's a con, and the con is people are going to lose their job, that's not an argument. Why? Okay, let's look back over history and see what things have replaced. Like, imagine doing without these things. Light bulbs, okay? Light bulbs, the incandescent light bulb decimated the candlestick makers. The candlestick makers are going to lose their jobs. Do you want to go back to candlesticks? Isn't incandescent light bulbs better? You know, I don't want anyone to lose their job, but you can't say that. Mass-produced automobiles. Horse and buggies. The buggy whip manufacturers. It decimated the horse and buggy industry when automobiles came. Do you want to go back to horse and buggy? You could save their jobs. The jobs will be saved. Radio broadcasting. This is one people don't think of. AM radio decimated piano sales because if people wanted music, they got an instrument, and sometimes they would hire people to play the piano, and that's how they got their music. AM radio came out, sheet music and instrument sales, especially piano sales dropped 95%. 95% of the industry went away for piano manufacturers. 95, that's 5%. The crumbs were left. Television, that had an impact on the theater. Now, theaters are still around. They survived, but it decimated that. Digital cameras. What about the film processors? You know, photo processing and the emulsion and the chemicals around film. Smartphones. You used to have separate devices for GPS, for digital music players. All of it went away because, you know, this can do it all. Do you want to go back to 7 devices to live your life? Do you want a phone and a GPS and a Walkman or an iPod and this, that, the other thing? No. Online news and social media. It's killing the broadcast news and print. What about newspaper? Do you want newspapers to come back? Really? You want to wait a day to get your news? Streaming is decimating the rental industry. Blockbuster's long gone, but Redbox, what you can't. Now it sucks. People losing their jobs sucks, but that can't be an argument. That can't be an argument to not adopt new technology, in my opinion. And that's not me being harsh. That's not me wishing people would lose their jobs. I don't. But you can't use that as your only talking point. We should not adopt this new technology because people will lose their jobs. It's not a full thing. Am I making sense? I don't know if I'm making sense. Is that what happened to the Swatch watch? I'm glad you asked, because the Swatch is Switzerland's slap in the face. That was their analog watch. Because did you notice the Swatch watches are all analog? They're all the hands moving around the circle, the watch face. Now, Swatch watches are not mechanical. You don't wind them up. They actually have the quartz movement inside them. So they sort of tucked their tail between their legs and used the technology that they hated, that almost collapsed their country, decimated their economy for decades. And then they said, oh, here's cheap analog watches, and they made them colorful, and people bought them, and it actually did bring the GDP back up years later. But yeah, the Swatch watch was a slap in the face to the world, because the world did Switzerland dirty by adopting the superior technology of quartz movement. So that's a little anecdote for the whole watch thing. Waiting on Facebook to become another MySpace. I love it.
Shots fired!
Seriously, I don't want anyone to lose their job. But you got to think big picture. Candlesticks. Are you advocating for candlesticks? Okay, remove every light bulb in your house and go back to candlesticks, and then we'll consider that as the final argument. That cannot be your final argument. There's plenty of pros and cons. There's lots of cons for a lot of this stuff that's rolling out. There's a lot of things to not like about the direction things are going. But having it be the end all be all, people are going to lose their jobs. You need more. You need more on your side if you're going to fight against some of this stuff. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Think big picture, because no one remembers the candlestick makers. They have vanished from memory. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Today is World Coconut Day. Not American Coconut Day. Not National Coconut Day. World Coconut Day. Happy World Coconut Day. And listen, coconut is underrated. Coconut is delicious. Coconut should be in more things. I don't know why it's not. I love the stuff. Mounds, Almond Joy. I'll slam those until I have a stomach ache. Coconut shrimp. Do you like coconut shrimp? Coconut shrimp is delicious. Come on. Come on now. There's some level 2 fun havers. We've got Tech Troublemaker. He's all about tech. Sammy Superstar. He's tech too. Klondike. He's tech as well. These are all tech enthusiasts in one way or the other. Level 2 fun havers get verbal shout outs. Also, verbal shout outs go to The Venture Forward and Rich Vibes. And they also get their name on screen. Level 3 perks get their name colored in gold. Now with sparkles.
Rich Vibes.
There it is. Go. Hey, did I do a Mario sound? There he is. Mario's making an appearance, everyone. Oh, why are you going away so fast? Oh, he came back. He came back to throw fireballs. That's not very nice. Type a Mario in the chat to get back at Mario. He threw fireballs in your face. Shame on you, Mario. Good thing none of them landed. That's the good thing. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get it. Let's get it. With shiny sparkles.
Hell, I like you.
Wario. Wait a minute. That's not an official statement. Tech Troublemaker likes to tease me. You're a tease, Tech Troublemaker. Hey, I saw your short, talking about the average percent viewed and the click-through rate. Oh, brother, you're talking my language. That's it. That topic could be your flagship #1 hottest 1 out of 10 full-length video right there. That was my jam right there when I had All Things YouTube. It was the average percent viewed and the click-through rate, because those two things equal watch time. You can't just say get more watch time. Watch time is an umbrella term. How you get watch time are those two things, and he nailed it. And the Tech Troublemaker had fun analogies. He's like, click-through rate is like, I forget what he says, like, thumbnail fatigue or something like that. Like, he had medical terms that he prescribed to those different analytic features. It was good. It was. If you have a longer form stuff on that, I'm all there, brother. Kilroy, Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Kilroy 79763 says, "Good morning, Haas."
Good morning.
Whoa, you kicked it off, Al. That's my friend Al. Say hi to Al. Look, he put extra A's in the Haas. Look at that. Haaa. I like that. I think I might change my name to have extra A's. And I might put some umlauts in it too, because those are badass, but that's another story. Al, type the word Mario in the chat, and you could win $2 on Friday. That's what we do around here. I'll collect your chat, see how other people are putting Mario in. Don't do like this guy. He put Wario. That's not correct. Type Mario, and if I pick your name randomly, you could win $2 on Friday when I spin the wheel of Haasam. That's it. Yeah, say hi to Al. He's here. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, there's confetti for you, Al. Oh my goodness, crazy. I hope you're doing good, my friend. He's holding up Texas. There he goes. Excellent. Wow. That's an impressive soundbite for just putting Mario in the chat. I appreciate that. I don't know what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here Monday through Friday, 8:15 a.m. Eastern. Have you dropped me a like? Please, please, please like the show. Get this out of the way. Oh, no. I don't know what I'm doing. Pushing too many buttons here. Whew. The Meet 2 focus power. There we go. Watch how fast this unfocuses. Wait, is it focused? There, it's focused. Boom. 1 second. I am awful bright there. I think something may have happened to that. Let me see if I don't know what's going on. Okay. Anyway, anywho. Oh gosh. Al says, I still have a $2 bill back from the days of Bill Clinton. Wow, the Clinton administration. Holy cow. Yeah, $2 bills are funny. I went to get $2 bills at the bank, and they're like, oh, you have to special order them, and there's a minimum 100 note. 100 notes. I'm like, oh, okay. So I gave them $200. They gave me 100 $2 bills. B Celeste, hello. Greetings. Welcome to the show. Type the word Mario in the chat and you could win $2 on Friday. There's a Mario sound. Type MARIO if you want to be considered. You do not have to be present to win. All right, listen, I got to go. It's a work day, folks. Gots to get back to work. Drop me a like if you haven't already. Monday through Friday, I'm here. I love you all. Peace.